a show cause hearing in this matter. The last time you were in front of me was on October 15th. I set you for a follow-up date December 4th. It seems you failed to appear for that date. You were set for another date on March 25th. You failed to appear for that date, so here we are now. Your balance is still $140.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any reasons for missing court or for not making any sort of payments on this?
Yes, I haven't made any payments yet because I was behind for a while, just with bills and everything, which is why the last time we did talk, I just told you I needed a little, more time to cover that balance. And I did reach out to the court on both occasions, and they told me, I know the last time it's been a while, so I'm trying to just kind of refresh my memory. Something was going on. I was on there, I was logged in, and there was an issue, but I did reach out to the clerk, and I was advised that they would contact me with a follow-up date, so that's why I didn't make that one.
What I am going to do is set you for a follow-up date. August 19th.
Okay.
Okay, and if the balance is $140 on August 19th, your hearing after that will be in front of Judge Washington.
Okay.
So, August 19th, 9 in the morning.
Okay. And if it's paid before then, do I still have to appear in here?
No, if the balance is paid in full before that next court date, that hearing will be canceled, you won't have to come. If your balance is still $140 at that next court date, your next hearing is going to be in front of Judge Washington. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Then if you don't have any questions, you are free to sign out.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Hello at the jail. You may need to knock on the door and have them unmute you. This is one of the arraignments.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay. And at the jail, they need to unmute you. You might have to knock on the door. Okay. And hello at the jail, are you Zachary Davis?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling 24S00057. This is the State of Michigan versus Zachary Taylor Davis. Can I have your appearance for the record, please, Attorney Dadush?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Dadush on behalf of Mr. Davis.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. And I am seeing here that a bench warrant issued for your arrest on March 4th of this year, and that is because on February 3rd of this year you appeared in front of Judge Washington for sentencing on your violation of probation. You were sentenced to 10 days in the Washtenaw County Jail to be served beginning on February 4th at 8 in the morning. You were supposed to turn yourself in February 4th, and I had a note from the jail that you did not do that. A bench warrant issued for your arrest on March 4th as a result. So, Attorney Dadush.
Your Honor, Mr. Davis had let me know that well, one thing I was confused at is the credit for time served. It says defendant to serve 10 days in Washington County Jail, credit 10 days. So that's one thing that Mr. Davis was confused that he thought that he did not have to report because of those 10 days credited. And the other thing he let me know was that when he does serve time at the jail, he does not get his medications, which he essentially needs to be able to just operate on a regular basis, and that he does not receive that at the Washington County Jail. So that was maybe another reason that he did not show up at the Washington County Jail. He did let me know that he would be interested in if there's any other sort of treatment that he could do that could serve for that. Like, I know when you go to jail, you can sometimes be hospitalized instead, so at least he's able to receive his medication if he has to serve an amount of time. But he honestly was just worried about his mental health. He has a lot going on and did not want to have to operate without his necessary meds.
Okay. I am not sure what to tell you about the 10 days credit. I can tell you that generally speaking, when the judge has a hearing and sentences somebody to 10 days in the Washtenaw County Jail to be served the day after they have that court date, that she does not tend to be particularly ambiguous in what she says. So I am not sure what the issue was here. So
why did you up?
So at this time, I am going to set Mr. Davis for the next available hearing date in front of the judge for the violation of probation. Unfortunately, that next soonest date is August 11th. That will be at 10 in the morning over Zoom in front of Judge Washington. And at this time, bond is being denied.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you are finished. Thank you.
I don't know what's going on. What am I supposed to say?
Essentially, you'll have a violation of probation hearing to go more in depth as to why you didn't report or did not comply or allegedly did not comply with what you were supposed to do. You'll have an opportunity to talk with your attorney before that and then explain to Judge Washington what happened, okay?
Okay.
But Judge Washington, I believe, has denied bond, so magistrate also has denied bond on this case.
I don't know what that means.
That means you can't, there's no amount that you can pay to be released from custody right now.
But I'm going through the lab. I just got out the hospital, and the injection they gave me makes it to where I can't sleep. This is utter hell. I need to be in a hospital. I'm going through withdrawal of my medications, and I just can't handle jail. Like, I just don't understand what I did wrong. My dad called him, and I said, okay, I'm standing right here in my room, and I got up out of my bed, and they took me in the car.
Mr. Davis, please go to the door.
Okay.
Thank you. This is Sandra Law. Can you please state your name, ma'am?
Sandra Law.
Okay, thank you. And Ms. Attorney Dadouche.
Terma Dadouche on behalf of Ms. Law.
Thank you. So we are here today for an arraignment. And what I am seeing. Sorry, just one moment.
It's okay.
Okay, Attorney Barnett, it doesn't look like we have anyone else who's here for a pre-trial at this point, so I don't know if you want to just hang out with your camera off, you're welcome to do that, or you can flee.
I think I will take off.
Okay, thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Yes, you too. So, okay, what I have here is an alleged violation of probation that is based on a police report from December 1st of 2024. So that is a violation of the term of your probation that is, not violating any criminal law of any unit of government. Okay.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing with Judge Webster was one of those court sessions that didn't make a lot of noise, but if you were paying attention, it said a whole lot. The case involved a gentleman named Zachary Taylor Davis, who found himself in a bit of a bind over what was essentially a breakdown in communication and understanding. Back in February, he was sentenced to 10 days in the Washtenaw County Jail and was supposed to turn himself in the next morning. Simple enough, right? Well, not exactly. Davis didn't show up, and by March, a bench warrant was issued. Now here he is, back in court, trying to explain what happened. His attorney, Kevin Doduch, came prepared. He pointed out that the court documents stated Davis was sentenced to 10 days with credit for 10 days already served. Naturally, Davis thought that meant he didn't have to report. Now, whether that was a misunderstanding or a clerical hiccup, it was clear Davis genuinely believed he was in the clear. Add to that a significant concern about not receiving essential medications while in custody. And suddenly, you have a much more complicated situation than someone simply blowing off a jail date. Judge Webster wasn't unsympathetic, but she also wasn't budging. She noted that Judge Washington, who issued the original sentence, is usually quite direct and unlikely to leave room for ambiguity. So while Davis raised valid concerns, bond was denied, and the case was scheduled for a follow-up hearing on August 11th. Davis, clearly overwhelmed, tried to explain that he'd just been in the hospital, was experiencing side effects from medication, and didn't fully grasp what he had done wrong. You could feel the frustration in his voice. This wasn't someone defiant. It was someone lost in the system, trying to keep up. Credit to his attorney for doing his best to clarify everything, from the confusion around the credit for time served to Davis's mental health needs, and credit to the judge for handling it with patience, even while upholding the structure of the court. There wasn't any yelling, no dramatic outbursts, just a quietly chaotic example of how legal, language, and human vulnerability don't always mix well. It was a reminder that not every courtroom moment is about guilt or innocence. Sometimes, it's about processing when the process breaks down. Even a misunderstanding about a tether or a jail report date can turn into a much bigger deal. Hopefully, Davis gets the clarity and care he needs before the next hearing, because this one really showed the gap between policy and people. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.